Hello, this is Steve Thomas from the Hogsty. Welcome to another Hogsty film session. Today I'm going to review new Redskins rookie tight end Thaddeus Moss from LSU. I wrote a detailed breakdown of Moss that is published on the Hogsty website, and there will be a link in the description, so please check it out. Thad Moss is the son of NFL Hall of Fame wide receiver Randy Moss, who is one of the greatest receivers in NFL history and probably the best vertical and deep ball threat ever to play the game. Thad is a very different player from his father. Randy was tall and lanky and had a very long stride, whereas Thad is shorter and bulkier and doesn't have anywhere near the speed and explosiveness that Randy had. This first series of clips gives you a good idea of the role that Moss played in LSU's passing game. As you can see, he played more of a traditional tight end role, mainly running short slants, in routes, and button hooks into traffic. He's good at using his body and bulk in traffic and can get yards after the catch, but he was not a vertical threat or a threat to convert a short pass into a breakaway play. Moss's film showed him to be a reliable short yardage, move the chains type of player who was rarely the primary read but always reliable. He was not the focal point of LSU's passing offense, and sometimes defenses ignored him in favor of perceived bigger threats. Thad started off his college career at North Carolina State in 2016, but only saw action in 5 games and transferred to LSU. He had to sit out the whole 2017 season due to the NCAA's transfer rules, but then also missed the entire 2018 season with an injured foot. Despite his relative lack of experience, Moss has outstanding natural hands, and his ability to catch the ball is the best part of his game as a pass catcher. I couldn't find a single instance in the 3 games I studied, Alabama, Auburn, and Clemson, where Moss did not come down with a ball that he should have had. Moss just doesn't drop balls. As you can see in the first play against Alabama near the goal line, Moss exhibits great body control and was able to readjust his feet prior to the catch in order to ensure that he got both feet in bounds when the ball arrived. He's able to use his size to make contested catches on the sidelines and in traffic. Moss is not the type of player who will look to run before making the reception, thereby dropping the ball. In my view, he compares well to former Redskin Jordan Reed in this area and can be very helpful to the Redskins in the short passing game. His catching ability will make him a critical asset on third downs and in the red zone for the Redskins. Moss's best talent is his blocking ability. He was measured at 6'2" and 250 pounds at the combine, which is a bit short for a traditional NFL inline tight end, but he is unafraid to engage and battle defensive linemen and linebackers. His relative lack of height did not have a great effect on his ability to sustain blocks at LSU, and his bulk and strength more than makes up for his height. As you can see, he is frequently able to open up running lanes to spring running backs into the second level. He is physical and aggressive and rarely loses battles, and uses his size and strength to gain advantage from both the H-back position and in a three-point stance as an inline tight end. He has good hand placement when engaging blocks, and can usually get enough leverage to not lose ground. Moss also uses cut blocks on a fairly regular basis, mostly to good results, and is also effective while working in the second level. Notice in the third-to-last play in the clips against Clemson that Moss essentially acts as the lead blocker for quarterback Joe Burrow into the end zone. He also sometimes serves as the lead blocker into the interior of the defensive line, essentially like a fullback. LSU's offense is much simpler than an NFL offense. LSU only used a small number of regular formations and calls plays directly from the sidelines, so I think Moss will be able to fill a wider role for the Redskins than he did in college. Moss has the body type to serve as an NFL fullback, so I think it's possible that Ron Rivera may choose to use him in more of an all-purpose manner, with time at tight end, fullback, and H-back. Moss could be a combination of Ryan Anderson on offense and former Redskin Logan Paulson. Moss has the potential to be the best blocking tight end that the Redskins have had in a while, but he's versatile and can be used in a variety of different ways. Moss's most obvious negative is his lack of speed. He didn't run the 40-yard dash at the combine because of his foot injury. He's rumored to run in the 4.7 second range, but in my view, he didn't show that kind of speed on film. He does not have the speed and ability to accelerate that will allow him to be a reliable downfield threat in the mold of the top NFL tight ends like Rob Gronkowski, Travis Kelce, and Jordan Reed in his prime. Moss also has a tendency to run routes at a lazy pace if he isn't the primary read, to a greater extent than other receivers, to the point that it sometimes tips off defenses. That is something that he will have to correct in the NFL. Also, his medical exam at the NFL Combine revealed a fracture to his fifth metatarsal bone in his foot, which caused him to miss all of the Combine drills and required surgery, and probably drop in the draft as well. But he is supposed to be healthy by training camp. In conclusion, Thaddeus Moss has a good combination of quality hands and blocking ability that should make him a valuable asset to the Redskins. With Washington's tight end group in flux, he has an opportunity here to earn a good role with the team as long as he's not expected to play a major featured role in the passing game. His lack of speed should not be a problem if he is used correctly by head coach Ron Rivera and offensive coordinator Scott Turner. Furthermore, despite his lack of height, his blocking ability can be highly valuable to a team that will most likely heavily rely on the run. That's it for this film session. Please check out the written breakdown of Moss on thehogstye.com. Thanks for watching.